Alright, in this video I'm going to show you guys how you can easily and quickly create carousel posts for your Instagram account. So if you don't know, a carousel post is simply a post that you can scroll through. So it's simply a post with multiple images like this right here, and you can scroll through the images like that, as you can see. So these are just different images with different quotes, and these kind of posts get pushed by the Instagram algorithm because it's not just a single image, it's a post with multiple images, which means people are going to stay longer on your post. And Instagram always helps promote posts that keep people on the platform as long as possible. So instead of just posting like a single image, it's always better to post a carousel post because it's going to keep people longer on the platform, and you are more likely to get that post pushed by the Instagram algorithm because you are helping keep people on the platform longer. And this kind of posts tend to perform very well. As you can see right here, they're getting a lot of engagement. And let me show you another example right here. Here's another example of a carousel post right here. So you can see, so all you have is an image in the background and some text right there. So I will show you guys how to create these kind of posts. So now what I like to do is I like to use AI a lot because it makes the creation process easy and quick. So what you can do is come here to ChatGPT, and here's a prompt right here that I used. So I asked ChatGPT to create 5 sets of consecutive quotes for carousel posts for my page, and each set should have at least 3 quotes. So right here I said keep them short, and they should have a direct, honest and no nonsense vibe to them. And you can see right here are the sets. So set 1 is focused on hard work and success, and we have these 3 quotes right here. Set 2, discipline and hustle, all quotes. Set 3, set 4, set 5, and if you need anything specific in your quotes, just go ahead and ask ChatGPT. It's going to do that for you. So for now we're going to use what we have right here. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'll create a carousel post based on the first set right here. So what you can do is come here to Canva, so canva.com. So Canva is a simple drag and drop design tool that you can use to design pretty much anything. You can see right here, click here to see what you can design with Canva, and you can create a lot of things, documents, whiteboard, presentations, videos, logos, YouTube thumbnails, Instagram posts, carousel posts, infographics. If you come over here, you can see recently, a few days ago, I just created this Valentine's flyer for a real estate company that was giving a discount on Valentine's Day or something like that. And I designed pretty much everything in here, thumbnails, I even created like a website right here using Canva. So what you can do is come here to create a design right here, just click there, and you can scroll right here and you find Instagram posts somewhere around here. Oh, let's see, should be around here. Or if you don't find what you're looking for, just come over here and search for Instagram, and just search for Instagram right here. Okay, so you can see right here we have Instagram post, and we have the dimensions right here, 180 by 1350, and we have this other one right here. So I'll go with this one right here. So click there, and it's gonna open up, right here in the editor. Okay, so we can start designing our post right here. So this tool is very simple. You can come over here. So right here we have templates that you can use. Let's see, you can create a quote using this template right here. If you don't like that, you can select another one right here. Select this right here. You can edit things, and it's very simple to use Canva. It's a drag and drop. Click here, double click, you can write anything right here. You can really change stuff around. You can click here, delete this element right here. Let's get rid of that. Delete that, delete this. You can click here, double click, move this around. This is a circle, as you can see. And let's move it right here, and we can lock this right here. Click here to lock. So when you double click, it does not move around, it just stays in one position like that. And that's easy if you want to select like multiple elements. For example, if you have like a text right here, let's go ahead and add a text somewhere here, add a heading and add that right here. So let's go over here to this circle, unlock it. Let's say we wanted to move, like, let's say we have two texts right here and wanted to move both of them on the left side of the design. So what you want to do is you want to double click and select these two. But if you have like an element like this overlapping right here, if you do this and select that, everything moves together. So if you want to avoid this happening, what you want to do is want to lock certain elements. Like for example, this, lock this, double click, and only this moves around. You see what I'm saying? It's very simple. Drag and drop, come over here to elements, and with elements you can search for anything. Let's search for camera and come here to graphics. You can have all these simple graphics you can use. If you see this pro symbol right here, that means you can only use that specific element if you've signed up for the pro version. But they do have a lot of free elements like this one right here. Click this, you have it right there. You know, so you can search for anything right here, anything. You can search for influencer. Let me search for influencer, that. You can have all these different like influencer graphics you can use right here. You can drag this around and do whatever you want to do with this. So just like that, delete. So now to create your carousel post, so we have our quotes right here, you know, simple quotes. Come over here, you want to select text, add heading, paste your quote right there. And now all you need to do is find a good image for this, for the background. So align this on the middle like that. No one cares, work harder. So what you can do is you can find an image, add it as your background, or you can use one of the templates right here. Let's go over here to design, and you have all these templates you can use. If any of these templates have a specific background that you want, you can use that, or you can come over here to elements and search for, let's say, dark background or something like that. And you want to go over here to photos, and you can find a photo that you can use as your background right here. For example, you want to use this, you can copy that, you can, you know, double click, drag the corners to adjust the size like that, and you can select your text, come over here to text color, change the color to white. We have white right here, and you know, you've changed the background. You can add images or anything. So right now I'm gonna use the current background that I have. Okay, so what you can do is you can duplicate this page. Click here to duplicate, and again, so we need 3 posts. So you can see right here it says page 1, go down here, page 2. For page 2 we're gonna add this right here, double click, paste that in there. Then for the 3rd page right here, you can go over here, copy this, come over here, you can paste our text in there as well. So we can click here to view this in the full screen, and you can see how they look. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use different images for each background. So for example, right here you can see they're using like a different image for each post right here. Right, so as you can see, for each image right here there's a different background. So it's very simple, you know. Same with this, you know, minimalistic, you know, quality stuff, plain, you know, business stuff, learning, legacy, pretty cool stuff. So we can get ideas from this. So for the images, what you can do is you can use AI to generate the images. So for example, if I come over here to this post, you can generate images like this using AI. And some of these images you can find in Canva. So right here you can search for, let's say, success, or let's say rich. Then right here you can come over here to photos, and you have all these different images that represent luxury and stuff like that. And you can use these images if you want, like this right here. Something like that. Then you can come over here, change the color to, let's say, white. And what you can do, another thing you can do is come here to elements, then search for square, or let's say rectangle right here. Okay, that was quick. So grab this, click here, change this to black. Then you want to double click and you want to do this. Okay, just make sure the text is in front of this square that you added right here. So if you want to change the position of any of the elements that you're working on, you need to come over here and select position, and right here you want to for the position you can select in front, forward if you want to move it forward, backwards, or to the back if you want to move it all the way to the back. So just move it forward, so it's in between this image and the text. So click forward like that, and come over here to transparency, and you want to kind of do that right here, so it's not too dark or too bright. So somewhere around there, where you can see the image in the background and the text. So you can click here to view full screen. Okay, so you can see the text, very simple. And what you can do is you can make the background a bit darker. So click here, come here to transparency. Let's go somewhere like 60. And for the text, no need for this to be bold. No one cares, work harder. Okay, so I like that. Now we can move on to the next image. So what we can do is we can click here to make things easier and click on this plus button, or you can click here on more and click on duplicate. So you can click here, and as you can see, we've duplicated this right here, and you can move it down right there. Okay, so let's make sure we align this on the middle like that. Usually when you see this right here, like this plus sign right here, like that, then it's aligned on the middle. Perfect. So as you can see, I cannot select my text, which means my text is behind this element right here. So what you can do is come over here, more, then sorry, it's right here, more, then position, then you can move it backwards right here, backwards. Okay, now we can select the text. So the text, let's make this white, no need for this to be bold, and you can find an image to add in our background. So let's go down here, you can select anything really. The thing with images is that just keep the theme consistent. So we have like a big house right here, something representing like luxury. We can have like a sports car or money. Just keep the theme consistent. So I'll use this right here. So what I do is make sure I do this right here. And what you can do is come here to position, then backwards, move it backwards like that, and we can now view it and see exactly how it looks and see if we like it. Okay, this should be aligned on the middle. Okay, apparently it is. Okay, so knowing success doesn't wait for motivation. Start now. We can add our third post right here. So let's go ahead, let's make sure we're selecting this. Okay, align this in the middle like that. Let's go over here, position backwards. Okay, we can select our text now, change the color on the text, white, no need for this to be bold. You can add some punctuation right here. This is not necessary, but I prefer to do this. So we can add another image, come here to elements. Then right here, we need to find another image. So we can search for money. Then go over here to photos. And let's find an image we can use right here. Let's see. Something like this. Let's see. Okay, so position, then let's go backwards. Let's see. Okay, so another thing you can do is for text, you can create some effects right here. Let's see, we can add a shadow. Okay, it looks a bit different with the shadow, so let's try to do that with all the other images. So right here, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, effects, then shadow. Right, so we're done with the images. So all you have to do is now download the images. Right, so to download the images, all you have to do is come here to share, then click on download right here. Then right here you can select the number of pages. Right here you can select the file type. So you can see you can select JPEG, PNG, and all these other file types. So the suggested format right here is PNG, so just leave it right there. Then right here you can select which images you want to download. For example, if you just want to download the first image right here, select page 1, done, then download. But if you want to download all the images, just make sure you select all pages right here, all pages. Select that, done, and it's gonna download all the images in a zip file. Then you're just gonna have to unzip it, and you can use your images. So go ahead and do that. So once you download the images, you can go ahead and come up with a caption. So what you can do is this right here. So you want to ask ChatGPT to create a caption. So what you're gonna do is this. You're gonna type in write a short but practical and helpful caption for my carousel post for set 1. Then just let ChatGPT come up with the caption for you. So this is the caption I'm going to use for our Instagram post. Okay, so here's our caption right here. What you need to do now is go back to Instagram here, and you want to go ahead and upload your post. So just go ahead and click on create right here. You want to select the files from your computer. So first of all, you need to go ahead and make sure you have the files in your computer. So just go ahead and check out my download page. I'm gonna download the folder right here. Okay, so we have the images right here. What I'm gonna do is I'll go ahead and export this, extract. I'm gonna extract this on my desktop, just like that. Extract. Okay, so I have my images right here. So all I have to do is go back here to Instagram. Then I'll go ahead and select my images. So desktop right here. Go ahead and select your images like that. Then open and click here and select original, and you can have all your images right here. So we have our 3 images. So I'll go ahead and click on next, then next. Then now we're going to add a caption. So come over here, go ahead and read the caption, and if there's anything you want to change, you can go ahead and do that. Go ahead and add your caption like that. You can add more hashtags if you want. So let's go ahead, let me see. Okay, so this is perfect. So I'll go ahead and click on share. Okay, just like that, my post has been uploaded to Instagram. So go ahead and refresh my page. And you can see right here, I have my carousel post right here. So that's how you easily create a carousel post using Canva for your Instagram page. And you can easily generate captions for your posts using ChatGPT. And all you want to do is make sure you create 3 to 5 of these every single day if you can, and keep on uploading consistently. So in the next video, I'm going to show you guys how to create Instagram reels really fast using Canva.